2022 Tesla Model S. The Tesla Model S is the car that kickstarted the EV revolution we're living through right now. For a while, the Model S didn't have any true rivals because automakers were playing catch-up in the electric vehicle market, but now the competition has finally arrived. The Porsche Taycan, Mercedes EQS and Lucid Air won a piece of the market the Model S has owned for the thick end of the decade. Tesla recently gave the Model S a thorough refresh inside and out, with a massaged look, a new infotainment screen, and the much talked about steering yoke. Tesla originally claimed that it would make a Plaid Plus version with a 520-mile range as well as 1,100 horsepower, but has since walked that back. Plaid is as quick as the Model S is going to get for now, but as our testing has shown, it's plenty more than enough. There are some drawbacks here. Despite constant improvements over the years, the Model S interior isn't quite as refined as those in similarly priced rivals. Style might also be a turnoff. The Model S design is now a decade old and doesn't really stand out anymore. Effectively, the competition is well on its way to catching what was once the undisputed king of the EV world. So does the Model S still stack up in 2022? Take a look at our expert rating to find out. The thrust and speed delivered by this tri-motor powered sedan is nothing short of mind-bending. In Edmunds testing, the Model S Plaid rocketed from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.3 seconds and passed the quarter-mile mark in 9.4 seconds at 150.8 miles per hour. This is the quickest vehicle Edmunds has ever tested by a good margin, surpassing the prior Model S performance or sport coupes such as the Lamborghini Huracan Evo. The Model S is also as easy to drive as a golf cart, albeit a 1,020 horsepower one. You might know that Tesla claims 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in just 1.99 seconds. The difference between our S-tested result and Tesla's likely comes down to the testing surface and number crunching. We do our acceleration tests on regular pavement, not a prepared drag strip. We also publish acceleration without using the drag racing 1-foot rollout. Applying that calculation would drop our tested 0 to 60 miles per hour time down to 2.1 seconds. We're less impressed with the Plaid's ability to stop and turn. While the powertrain will mostly retain its capability to catapult you to irresponsible speeds run after run, the brakes on our test car began to fade after slowing down from a few acceleration blasts. We ended up having to spend some significant time cooling down the brakes to ensure that they still worked. So from a safety standpoint, we lack some confidence in the Plaid's stopping hardware. Even more disappointing is the Plaid steering, which always feels too light and lacks a connection to the road. It's exacerbated by the awkward steering yoke that doesn't seem to serve any ergonomic function. The Plaid's tri-motor setup supposedly provides some sort of rear axle torque vectoring, but the handling feels more muscle car and then sports car. It's not something that feels natural despite the loads of road grip provided by the sticky summer tires. Is the Tesla Model S Plaid a good buy for the money at nearly $140,000? Well, that depends on what you value. If you're looking for a vehicle with incredible speed and nearly unassailable bragging rights, there is nothing better for the money. However, we found a number of questionable build quality issues, from the driver's door not being aligned correctly to torn rubber moldings and noticeably crooked interior trim pieces. If these sorts of things are overlooked during production, it makes us a bit uneasy about how the more important hardware has been assembled. Build quality aside, access to Tesla's vast supercharger network is one of the best parts of Tesla ownership. It helps relieve range anxiety and can allow you to take the Model S across the country on most major highways without worry. The basic warranty is 4 years /50,000 miles, which is about average in this luxury F segment. The powertrain and battery are covered for 8 years /120,000 miles.